Hi guys and welcome back to Crypto Mischief. Richie here once again with another video on Tomb Finance. So it is Tuesday, which technically is known as Tomb Tuesday if you didn't know. Tomb Finance is on the Phantom network. I have been talking about this for almost 6 months now and it is just getting better and better. You would not believe how much money we have made with Tomb Finance. If you are in my Telegram, you know exactly what I'm talking about. We are rolling around in T-shares. Today what I want to do is I want to highlight what's happening recently with Tomb, and I also want to make a kind of introduction style video to Tomb for people who might not be so familiar with it, because although I've talked about it for a while, it is slightly complex. There are much more complicated things out there in crypto though, so I think Tomb is one of the easiest ones to get involved with, and I'm going to show you how to do that. Firstly, let's have a look at some statistics on Tomb. Getting into DeFi Llama, I've gone into the Phantom chain, okay? There's $5.4 billion now locked in Phantom at the moment, doing quite well. It did have that huge pump up in October. It's held steady since then, nothing so fantastic. I'm waiting for the next leg up on Phantom, and I think it might be coming soon. Not financial advice. None of this is financial advice. Do your own research, like I'm showing you right here. So if we do come to the TVL rankings of everything that's going on inside of Phantom Opera, we do have number 2. I disregard AnySwap because it is basically just a swapping platform. I want to look at places where I can make money. So Geist Finance has the most TVL in all of Phantom with $857 million, right? Number 2 is SpookySwap over here. Yeah, everyone knows SpookySwap, the most famous platform on Phantom, basically, and it has 788 million. And what has happened here? In 4th place, basically 3rd place, we have Tomb Finance with now a whopping $786 million of TVL. That means probably by tomorrow, yeah, Tomb is going to flip SpookySwap to be the 2nd or 3rd, I guess, most TVL DApp on Phantom. Yeah, with the most total value locked. That is unbelievable, because if we go and have a look at what's happened with Tomb, right? Look at that. Look at this line. Can you see that? Oh my God. So back in October, we were sitting around 30 million. It was sitting around 6, 7, 6, 30. Yeah, not much going on. And in the past 2 months, it has absolutely gone parabolic. Yes, we are at all-time high everything on Tomb at the moment. And that's why I'm talking about it once again. I think it's going to continue to go higher. If we get into Telegram, we're going to have a quick look at Tomb's last announcement from Harry, the owner of Tomb. Okay, it's Tomb Tuesday. It's been a busy last 2 weeks, lots to share. He wants Tomb to equal 2 Phantom soon, so that would be about a $4 Tomb at the moment. Okay, and he wants T-share to equal the price of YFI, which would be about a $40,000 T-share price. Okay, we're not yet there, but that's the aim. I think he's going to do it. That's why I'm so bullish on this. So as of writing here, we are now officially number 5 TVL project on Phantom, just being AnySwap, Geist, Spooky, and Curve, over 450 TVL locked and growing. So that was just 1 week ago. It's already gone up another 200 million in TVL in 2 weeks. Thank you to everyone for your support. Make sure you have some of your portfolio for Tomb, Phantom, T-Share on Grim Finance and Reaper Farm. We're going to have a look at that also. They are auto-compounding for Tomb. It's going very well. The most important thing from these announcements that I want to mention are this: multi-chain. In order to have a better pricing data and increase liquidity, I'm happy to announce that in the coming weeks, Tomb will cross-chain on Ethereum, Binance Smart Chain, and AVAX, and more to be announced. That's right. Tomb is about to absolutely explode, more than you can ever imagine. Tomb on Binance Smart Chain, Tomb on AVAX, Tomb on ETH. The amount of money that's going to be tumbling into this platform soon is monumental. Tomb going cross-chain with the help of AnySwap. The future of DeFi is cross-chain, and we will start bridging to Tomb to Avalanche, BSC, Polygon. The team will be identifying DEX partners on these chains. And for the Phantom exchange launch, this will be a centralized exchange on Phantom. Without giving too much away, Tomb will be one of the tokens used for staking on the exchange to earn discounts on trading and rewards. It's a no-brainer, I'm sorry. This is an absolute no-brainer. As long as this bull run continues, Tomb is going to be printing unbelievable amounts of cash. And the great thing about Tomb is that to get into it, you can also use it to make passive income. And that's what I'm all about. And right now, let's get back into what we are going to be doing today, and that's checking out how to create passive income on Tomb. Coming in to check the price of T-share today is $16,000 per T-share. That's right, that's not a typo. $16,000 per T-share. Having a look at the price performance of T-share in the past 180 days, we were in September at $282 per T-share. Now we are sitting at 14,750. The Tomb token is doing very well too. It is $2.64, which is down a little bit. And this is probably the token we're going to focus on today, on how you can get into Tomb and entry into Tomb without taking quite high risk. Because of course, buying a token when it's pumped from $200 to $17,000, it might not be the best financial advice, even though this is not financial advice. But Tomb token is generally trying to peg to the price of 2 Phantom. The price of Phantom at the moment is $2.09. So Tomb is actually undervalued in terms of how Harry wants to see it. It's not that much higher than the price of Phantom. Yeah, it's 40 cents higher. Let's have a look how much higher. It is, the current price is 1.2 Phantom per Tomb. So not bad, okay, not bad at all. How does Tomb work? There are 3 tokens in Tomb. We have the Tomb token, which is worth 1.2 Phantom. As Harry says, yeah, the owner of Tomb, he wants the price of Tomb to be worth 2 Phantom. So I see this as underpriced at the moment, but still pretty good. $2.59 per Tomb token. T-share, the second token, is kind of the governance token, okay? That's the one that Harry is really pushing up in value, up to, you know, what we just saw, $16,000. That is T-share. And then we have T-bond. When Tomb goes under the price of Phantom, the T-bond token comes into play. That is the only time you need to think about it. It is a way of helping Tomb to push back above the price of Phantom, because as long as Tomb is above the price of Phantom, this whole protocol works quite well. How does it work? Right. Firstly, you need to get yourself some T-share, because T-share is the token which helps you to mint Tomb token. So there are some ways to do that. You could go to SpookySwap and purchase yourself some T-share. That'd be the first, you know, this would be the whale move. We come here, type in T-share, take some Phantom, yeah, take 40 Phantom, or you say you want to buy 1 T-share. You need 7,800 Phantom, you could buy yourself 1 T-share or 2 T-shares. Okay, that's one way to do this. Or you think, I don't want to buy it, so you can actually yield farm for it in the cemetery. This is how I've acquired all my T-share. Actually, I haven't purchased any T-share in my life. I use the Tomb Phantom LP to get my T-share. The reason being, as I said, that generally the price of Tomb, if it slips below the price of Phantom, it's pushed back up by using that T-bond, that third token. That means that essentially the permanent loss on the Tomb Phantom pair is pretty well protected, and it has been doing really well in protecting from impermanent loss for a very long time. So that's the one that I like to go into. Of course, T-share and Phantom LP, you're going to be getting quite bad impermanent loss because the price of T-share is continuing to moon way harder than the price of Phantom at the moment. So keep that in mind. You'll be losing your T-share to impermanent loss and getting more Phantom token. So that's why I advise, well, that's why I go into this one here. So what I do here, I have my liquidity, which I make on SpookySwap. So I would take some Tomb. I have some Tomb, great. We have 18 Tomb and we have some Phantom, yeah. And what I do, I go to liquidity and I would take that Tomb, pair it with the Phantom, supply that liquidity, right? You can purchase Tomb, there's no tax on Tomb or anything, it's just, you know, normal slippage, same as buying Phantom. I've paired that liquidity together, I've made my liquidity tokens. Then I come back to Tomb in the cemetery section, yeah, on the Tomb Phantom LP, and I would add that liquidity into my pair here, where I do have 1,100 liquidity tokens on this wallet, and I just add them into there, continuing to, and what do I get rewarded? I get rewarded in T-share, that's right. So let's claim that T-share. That's daily, okay? I'm getting about $115 to $150 daily from this part of Tomb Finance. But I would be an absolute fool to even consider selling T-share, which I don't sell, okay? Yep, so there's that liquidity, 13 liquidity tokens, so I can just pop that in there. continuing to compound into Tomb Finance and build this liquidity, okay? So that's the first part. Now you have your T-share. You farmed it, you have acquired a little bit of T-share. What to do with it now? Where is the benefit of having T-share? You'd go back here, we'd go to the masonry section, and you can see here, I have 1 T-share in this wallet, in this masonry section. It is staked in here, and it gives me 376 APR on minting myself more Tomb token. So here I have 1 day's worth of minting, $300. I would claim that. And from that point, I see that as the end of the cycle, okay? I've taken my T-share out of the cemetery section. I've then put it into the masonry section, and I've minted myself some more Tomb. That I see as the end of the cycle. From that point, I create another cycle where I start to profit, take, and I also start to compound from there. So I would be taking, for example, that T-share here, and after I've claimed my reward, because it runs on epochs, okay? You don't want to add in and then claim, because you won't be able to claim. So you have to add in the T-share after that. So I'll take that T-share, compound it into here, growing my bag here, and then I have that Tomb, which has come at the other end. So I'd go back to SpookySwap, go to the swap page, have a look at this Tomb that I got. So we got 116 Tomb, it's about 144 Phantom. So what do you do now? Sometimes I tap out and I just turn this into Phantom and I store it away. Sometimes I sell half the Tomb and I put that into more liquidity, and then I put it into either Tomb Finance or into the next place, which we're going to do today. So I would take some Tomb, I'm going to sell half that Tomb, so it's about 60 Tomb, sell the half of that, swap it into Phantom. Just look how fast Phantom is. It's like a Lamborghini, a Toomborghini. I take half that Tomb again, so that's 56 Tomb and 70 Phantom. Supply liquidity. So I'm making liquidity tokens again, but I'm not going to put them in the same place this time. We're going somewhere else. Okay, and then what I want to do is I want to take I'll go to Grim. So this is Grim Finance. Grim have done something really special, right? I've talked about this briefly in a video before. We're going to talk about it again. Tomb 60/40, right? Use Tomb 40% for all your deposits into this vault, and then it will deposit into the masonry too. So what it's doing here is it's adding 60% of my liquidity tokens into compounding of Tomb and Phantom, and it's adding 40% of my liquidity tokens into creating T-share for me and auto compounding that. It's doing all this work for me. That's if you just wanted to just generate maximum yield from Tomb without selling for a while, okay? If you thought, I'm going to sit on this for a month and see how much I can generate. You don't have to go in daily and do it yourself. I like doing it myself most of the time, but if you just want to set it and forget it, then just get into this one here, Tomb 60/40. So we take this, approve the spend, take those LP tokens and just deposit all of them straight in there. You see there's no deposit fee on this, there's a 0.1% withdrawal fee that Grim takes. So as we see, we're deposited in here. It's taken some of my deposits and put it into this one, $179, and it's taken another part of it and it's put it into the auto compounding of the T-share masonry. Okay, this will take all of the Tomb that I generate from this, and it will sell it all back into T-share for me, compounding T-share for me, compounding Tomb. If I want to leave, I could just withdraw from this one, withdraw all, and I could withdraw from this one, withdraw all, just like that. Perfect solution to my laziness. If you're not sure how to get your funds onto the Phantom network, you can also use SpookySwap for this. Go to SpookySwap, link in the description for all of this today. We would then go to Bridge, okay, and you will be able to take, for example, tokens from the Binance Smart Chain, Polygon, Arbitrum, or Avalanche, okay, into the Phantom space. But remembering using SpookySwap that you will need some Phantom to pay the first gas fee for your swap. So also you can use Evo DeFi, which is this one here, where you can send over stable coins and they will reward you with a small amount of Phantom token. For example, here I swap BSC to Phantom. Say I use USDC, they will send me 0.1 Phantom also with that, which I'll use for my first swap. Or you can also use the method of Elk Finance, and Elk, you would purchase the Elk token and send that over and bridge it. You go to Elk, purchase some Elk, then go to ElkNet, then decide where you're going. Select your chain, you want to go to Phantom, okay, you would click this swap elk for 1 gas, then bridge your elk over to Phantom, also providing you with some Phantom in your wallet. To get the RPC on your MetaMask for Phantom, I would suggest either going to Spooky Swap, yeah, and just when you come here, you just go here to click and connect your wallet, and then it would add the RPC for you automatically. Going to chainlist.org, here you could click there. What do you need? You need the Phantom Opera RPC. Click here, connect wallet to your MetaMask, and it will automatically add you that RPC. And it's easy as that to bring over stablecoin assets, to bring over Phantom token, to bring over Ethereum, anything you need into the Phantom space, and then get into Tomb that way. All right, that is today's video on Tomb Finance. What an amazing, amazing performance it's really having. I can't wait till later today when it flips Spooky Swap and sets the whole crypto world on fire. The thing about Tomb is that it's been doing so well, making so much money for me for so long, but still I don't ever see it trending on CoinGecko. I see barely any high-end, crypto influence guys or YouTubers or news programs ever mentioning it. And it's just the wait, okay? Mark my words, in 2 weeks, everyone's gonna be talking about this. And we're gonna be sitting pretty, extremely pretty, already have known what it is, the potential that it had, and what it's planning with this CrossChain stuff. And, just gonna say I told you so. I told you so, that's all, okay? This could be one of your last chances to actually get in Tomb and get a nice little position in this before it's going to be very expensive to get a nice position in it. Okay, hope you enjoyed that. Tomb Finance, great job, guys. Happy Tomb Tuesday. Don't get wrecked.